Don't ever waste your time. Foxy, I'm not messing with you, Foxy. You're not gonna be clowning me about the times. Y'all get off the times. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Get off the times. All right? Not messing with you. Welcome everybody back, you know what I'm saying? Picking up where we left off at. I appreciate your patience. What's up, Brandy? Brandy, how are you, man? I am, I miss you. I'm concerned about you. I haven't seen you on consistently. Maybe that's for a conversation for another time. Make sure you reach out to me. Let me know how you're doing. I got it together. Sweet, what up? You got the notification this time. This is my second time on. For those of you who missed the first time, hey, it is what it is. We are live right now on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. If you want to join over there, it's a different kind of viewpoint. Of course, you know that. I got on earlier, had to run out, run the errand, and I had to pick something up, drop something off, so I'm back. For those of you who missed it, you know what I mean? We had just got into the conversation about the drink and whatnot. Let me flip this script so y'all can see Fairchilds a whole lot better in the right writing and whatnot. It's almost newsletter time, like for like a real newsletter, like to put together. Yo, okay, you got you got one notification. Okay, I was gonna say, yo, you got a notification, sweet. Didn't even come check your boy out. Yeah, I'm on YouTube, Tammy. Listen, shout out to Tammy, y'all. Make sure y'all follow Tammy. Tammy is blessing y'all over on my YouTube channel. I can't say how many people she's gonna bless. I just know that she's blessing folks with memberships over on YouTube, which is pretty cool. But we're here right now, which everybody tap in. If you don't know my YouTube channel, it's youtube.com/ICGREEN and the numeric 1. I'll type it to you right quick. One of my mods might type it as well, but I'll type it again right quick. YouTube ICGREE. Normally, I'm not that person. You know what I mean? Normally, I'm not the person who types and talks at the same time. I am not starting the year wrong. You sound crazy. Where was you at last night? If you was with us last night, you know I'm starting the year off right. Right. We had an amazing time last night. And it was so amazing. We were on it for like 5 hours. Yep, Vicky, we back. Tammy, I see you. Once you join on YouTube, make sure y'all hit the like button. Hit the thumbs up to let people know that we're all good over there. What's up, Dasani? Yeah, she was. Tammy was at the party last night. What up, Jules? Welcome everybody into live right now. Actually, we're all tapping the screen. We're climbing up in the ranks over here too. I just noticed that we're at B3, and that's super, super dope. Laughing about last night. Yeah, last night was crazy. For those who didn't tune in last night, y'all missed it. We had a time last night. It was interesting. Last night was interesting on my live. We got on at about 11:15 or whatever. And you weren't there, Tammy? Oh man, it was super duper nuts. 11:15 and I stayed on till like 4:30. So like 5 hours last night. And I stayed on. I could have stayed on longer. I just didn't want to keep. We were battling and stuff, and battling is cool and all, but man, it was just starting to become like we was meeting some weirdos, yo. Like it was so trippy. I was like, I can, I'm tapping out. Like plus my energy was going. You know what I mean? What up, Stacy? Yep, that's what's up. Thank you. It was going. I was going down in flames after a while because it was so much. It was so much. It was sensory overload. You know what I mean? I'm talking chickens, Tweety birds, roosters, goats. I mean, like y'all, you had to be there last night to experience all the different dynamics that happened last night, man. It was crazy. Anyway, today is a new day, man. Today is officially the first day after the first day of January. There should be a thumbs up. There should be a way to the thumbs up it. Only one person has thumbs up it so far out of the 5 people that are in the live, but I'd have to let me go to YouTube and see if I can't see it. Yeah, she missed it. Yeah, people were crying, laughing, stomachs hurting, backs hurting. Christos, what up though? Yeah, it was something else, man. It was something else. What up, Adrian? Let me see, go to YouTube and let me see if I can go to my live so I can see where the like button is. It should be at the bottom of it most times. Girl, if you don't stop. Does it even show me live right now? So it's supposed to show me, okay, is this it right here? Live version. Why you should drink it? Yeah, okay, there we go. So it's gonna be, let me, yeah, it's a heart symbol right at the right. Oh, look at the right. Let me see. Can I heart? Wait, that's hearting it. That's for that. Let me see. Let me see. Close that down. Let me see. Is it up by where it says live chats? Let me see. Nah, it's showing me it's showing me a different a different thing because I'm, you know what I'm saying? It's showing me a different thing. That's why. Let's do this. I can set goals on here. It's pretty cool. Yeah. See what I mean? Okay. How do I do that now? Okay, there we go. There we go. I'm trying something new right here. What's up, everybody tuning in on TikTok? We also over here on, if I hit the X, then it takes the chat away, and I found it that way. Okay. Okay, there we go. So, okay, let's try that out. What up, D? Happy first of the year. What do I do to lose weight? Well, you actually said lost weight, Dana, but I'm not gonna highlight that at the moment because normally I would highlight that, but I'm not gonna highlight the fact that you said how do you lost weight. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. You lost weight is what somebody says after you've lost weight. You know what I mean? But check it out. So here's what it is. This is a huge catalyst because most people are carrying around a couple things, right? You're carrying around waste. What up, Nina? You're carrying around waste in your intestines, which is added weight, and then you're carrying added weight in your fat deposits on your body. Charlena says she needs to gain weight, which is something you still do within the confines of doing this. You just have to change your nutrition plan. That's it. It's one of those things where you don't do the opposite of what we're doing. You just add on to what we're doing. I am not throwing shade, Foxy. I'm just noticing things. There's a difference. So the way you get to the place where you want to be at, to where you are getting rid of stored fat. Afro Latina, what's up, baby girl? To get rid of the stored fat, you have to put your body in a position where it is going to your fat deposits for energy. You know what I mean? I did not deign to stop that. When you're trying to get your fat deposits to be the source of energy throughout a majority of your day, that's what you're trying to do. You don't want food to be the resource for your energy throughout the day because your body will depend on the food for energy and not deal with the stored fat that you have on your body. That's the simplest way I can put it. So in order to do that, you start your day off by cleaning out your system, by giving your body a boost, you know what I'm saying, by launching it into a digestive pattern that supports the consumption that you're gonna have for the day. For instance, you wake up, no matter what time you wake up, first thing you do is you hit the, some of y'all might have to go to the bathroom, whatever, go ahead and hit the bathroom, but you come here to your kitchen cupboard and you get your apple cider vinegar, all your materials out, and you make your drink. What are you gonna do? You're gonna take 8 ounces of water, put it in a container, or you're gonna measure out 8 ounces, put it in a cup, a container, whatever. Take 2 teaspoons of your favorite apple cider vinegar. I suggest Fairchilds or, Fairchilds, Bragg's, Mother Earth. They've all been really, really good. 2 teaspoons of that. And then you take a lemon, squeeze it, juice it, and take those and put them all together, shake it up, and you drink it without stopping. You just guzzle it down. Room temperature water. It can be alkaline, mineral, spring water. Always works out great. And what happens is, and I'm just gonna run down what happens. If you drank it at 8 o'clock this morning, it's gonna flush out your system. you're gonna burp. The minute it enters your system, you're gonna feel it travel throughout your intestines, and you're gonna burp or you're gonna fart. One of the two. The air pockets are gonna go away. That's always an indicator that you're about to take a poop at some point soon, because now your body has nothing to do but push that out. So 8 o'clock, you drink it. By 9:30, 10 o'clock, you're in the bathroom. Once you become regular, you're in the bathroom by 10 o'clock, and you're having your first number 2. After that, you can now break your fast. You break your fast with, hopefully with a fruit, you know what I mean? With some sort of fruit. If you could break your fast with, some pineapples, Granny Smith apples, or just an apple, watermelon is awesome. Probably at the top of my list, watermelon. And that's going to clear out your system again, but it's not going to do it right then. It's going to add it's going to give you the food that you want, the nutrition that you need. And then within the next hour to hour and a half, you're in the bathroom again, eliminating that waste. Now your body has a rhythm. It knows it's going to consume and it's going to eliminate waste. This is how it's supposed to work anyway. Like, your body is supposed to consume and eliminate waste. You have not yet had I know, so some of that watermelon is going to be compromised. Like, you're not going to find watermelon with black seeds. So it'll be a little less sweet, you know what I mean? So after you had that second number 2, it's lunchtime. This is your big meal of the day. And the reason why you're going to have your big meal earlier in the day is so that you have the whole day that you're up and moving around to digest. Dana, you say you do this daily. This is the point where after you eat your lunch, which should be something, again, something with a green food in it, something with a protein in it, stuff like that, so that you can digest that in the next hour or two as well. So now you've had 3 poops within 6 hours. From 10 o'clock to, well, actually 4 hours. From 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock, you've had your first poop at 10, second poop by noon, third poop by 2 or 3 o'clock. After that last poop, you are now fasting. At this point, you're consuming nothing but water, liquid, black coffee, water with lemon in it, water without lemon in it, tea with no sugar or honey. None of that breaks your fast. That's when you do it. From there, you do that from 3 o'clock to, say, 10 o'clock, which is 7 hours, and you'll go to bed. You'll go to bed on an empty stomach that is already transitioned to using your stored fat for energy. You need energy throughout the day. You need energy when you sleep. Your body needs energy that needs to process. It's going to borrow that from your love handles. You know what I mean? It's going to borrow that from the cottage cheese arms and legs and whatnot. It's going to take it from those places. You will, after a period of maybe 2 weeks to a month, you'll see the difference. You can break your fast with that, with plantains, avocado toast, and yep. But at this point now, your body is fasting from 3 o'clock to midnight, which is 9 hours, and midnight to 8 o'clock again in the morning, which is 17 hours. And then when you make your drink, you have an additional hour to 2 hours, which gives you 19 hours of fasting time. Repeat and do it again. You go through the week, let's round it up to 20 hours. 7 days a week at 20 hours, 140 hours of fasting. Versus if you have that window of 4 hours of consumption, you have 28. Yeah, is that right? 28 hours of consumption and 140 hours of fasting period. Who's going to win? The burning of the fat, the reproduction of good cells, the killing of the bad cells. That's who wins. Your health and your wellness, that's what wins. Is it going to be challenging? Absolutely. The part that challenges you, like I said, is going to be between the 5, 6, 7 o'clock hour of the day, where your body's going to be like, man, I miss the sugars. I miss the carbs. I miss we used to have another meal right now. You know what I'm saying? Your body's going to be on you about that. That's when you have to stay fast and be strong for yourself and curb it by drinking water. Drinking of the water is going to clear out your intestinal tract, your pee-pee tract or whatnot, so it should be clear. By the time you go to sleep, 2 things should be evident. 1, there should be no food in your stomach for your body to digest. And 2, there should be, your pee-pee should be clear to show that you're totally hydrated or whatnot. And you go to sleep, that's a restful sleep. That is an amazing, restful sleep. You're going to sleep like a baby. And over time, I say 2 weeks, you start seeing the results. And the results that you see don't have to do with a scale, although you can, add the scale into it. But you're going to have a change in the way your clothes fit you. If you need this, I can help you with the diet I'm on. That's dope, Tammy. Yep. Tammy's on a particular. I don't do diets. I don't suggest diets. I only suggest lifestyle plans. You know what I'm saying? You have a lifestyle change that you want because the lifestyle, the way you've been living it, yep, is what got us in that situation. You know what I mean? It's the habits that were formed, that have you even in need of this conversation and need of this situation. So there's no good diet. There's no good diet. And there's no cleanse that is as effective as you want it to be. The cleanse is only as effective as the plan you have after it. Does that make sense? When people do those cleanses, those 7-day juice only and all that kind of stuff, it's only as good as what you're prepared to do after it. Y'all got to be mindful of that. A lot of people do those cleanses and continue with the bad habits that they had before that. What we're doing is creating new habits that benefit your overall goal. If it's to lower your A1C level, if it's to get your diabetes under control and to get your blood pressure right, to curb some of these things that are happening in your body, well, it's going to take consistency first and foremost, and it takes something that you could keep up with. Yes, sweet. You'd be surprised how many people revert. Listen, and I don't want to use the word surprise. What I do want to say to you is this. Our life is like a rubber band. Good habits, bad habits, rubber band lifestyle. You either, with your bad habits, stretch the distance between the 2 points of a rubber band when you're pulling it. If you don't stretch it till it breaks, it's going to snap back. Now, it may be a little bit looser, but nonetheless, it's still a rubber band and it still got you in this cycle. It still got you in this loop. In order to break bad habits, you have to break the rubber band that causes you to come back into the circle of that bad habit. Good habits support the strength of the rubber band. It don't even try to stretch it out. It just loves the fact that the rubber band is in place and to keep it accountable. You have to support those things. And the only way you support those things by relieving the things that stress out good habits. The things that stress out good habits are the bad habits. And the bad habits don't break, they just compromise the good habits. So consistency wins. What you're consistent, I guess that's a huge point in itself. What you're consistent at wins. What they say, what you feed grows. You know what I mean? If you feed a healthy nutrition plan, if you feed a healthy workout plan, if you feed a healthy mental plan, you know what I'm saying? Supporting what you think and what you consume and what you pay attention to and what you give time and all those things. Come on, man. Like you got to feed all those things the best that you can offer it. Yep, start with just getting off of, sweet Louisiana girl says she's working on getting off meat. Start with getting off red meat and then go from there. And if you're going to continue to get off of your chicken, fish, and turkey, then go from there. But start with the red meats. It takes longer to digest out of your system. Jessica said, I need motivation. Then you ain't been in my life, have you? I mean, you here today, but Jessica, you got an accountability partner now, you know what I'm saying? And all these people that you see in the live right now are also participating in the same goals that you want. That's why I say y'all should be following each other. Y'all should be reaching out to one another. Hey, what did he say to do? Or all those different things that are going to keep benefiting you. That's what's up, Afro-Latina. That's a huge step. It's huge. It's huge when anybody removes it completely. It's a huge step. So now we just encourage her on a regular basis to stay fast, you know what I'm saying, to stay on the course. You bought a treadmill, how often do you use it? When I bought mine, I used to religiously be out in the garage going crazy. But I also missed being in the gym and around like-minded people who had the same goals, you know what I mean? So temper that, you know what I mean? Tammy is typing in on YouTube her meal, what her meals look like: spinach, tomatoes, onions, and chicken salad with vinaigrette dressing. She stays away from white bread, noodles, and white sauces and sugar. Those things, you know what I mean? I came in late. Tell me about the items before you. Okay, so what time is it? Actually, I'm about to make it in 5 minutes. But it's 8 ounces. It's water. This is alkaline water, but it's water. Apple cider vinegar with the mother, and it's a lemon that we're gonna squeeze and juice. Tammy, here's the thing to remember. Any white foods like rices and all those things, anything white turns to sugar automatically. So bread and all those things. Afro-Latina replaced it with oyster, mushrooms, and cauliflower steaks. That's what's up. Because here's the thing. The truth about it is if it's seasoned right, you're gonna enjoy it. Right? Now, you can't go overboard on the seasoning either, but if it has a hint of, lemon is a good seasoner for a lot of stuff. Like literally squeezing a lemon over a ton of food, your salads and those things is amazing. Pepper is calorieless. You can add pepper to just about anything and give you that spice that you want or that kick or whatever. Salt, you're gonna have to kind of manage that and temper that, you know what I'm saying? Not only for the taste, but for those people who have a high blood pressure, man, salt is like, just horrible. And then just managing proportions. I've talked about portion control a lot because for those of you who go out to dinner, for instance, I went to dinner for New Year's. I still have half of the lobster. Now, that reminds me, I'm gonna eat the rest of this lobster today. They brought me out a 2-pound lobster. Can you imagine? I'm finna eat a pound of food and they expected me to eat both of them? Like both halves, 2 pounds? I was like, no, this ain't happening, cuz. And I got other stuff to, there's mashed potatoes, there's greens, I don't do mac and cheese like that, but there's so much stuff at the table because it was like done family style or whatever. I'm like, yo, this is too much food for anybody. And I always temper that. So you eat with what your body is telling you and not what your eyes show you. You're always going to see, listen, if you can buy 2 all beef patty, special sauce, special cheese with fries and a drink for $4.99, something's wrong. First off, the thing that's wrong is the quality of the food. Because who can buy 2 all beef patty, special sauce, special cheese wrapped in 2 sesame seed buns for fucking $5? Who can do that? Who can do that? You know what I'm saying? Nobody. There's no system out there that makes sense where you could buy an all beef patty, special sauce, special cheese with 2 cinnamon buns in between 2 cinnamon buns with fries and a drink. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Proactive said food is medicine. What you eat is how you will feel. Absolutely. So this is one of the reasons why a lot of people pass out. If you have not seen the Boondocks, there's an episode called The Itis. And the Itis, Pop would make this sandwich that had bacon, cheese, 2 all beef patties, all the stuff on it. He put donuts on it, everything. And what happened was people would eat this food, and because it would overwhelm your digestive system, they would pass out. And in the Black community, we call that the itis. Thanksgiving, guaranteed somebody's gonna have the itis. Any major food event where there's a lot of food, somebody gonna have the itis. And you could tell when they're about to really fall into the itis because they do this. They lay back and they say, whew, that right there. That food right there is something else. I'm gonna lay back a little bit because I ate so much my back hurt. I'm gonna lay back so much I can't lean forward. You know what I'm saying? And in this episode, it got so crazy that the restaurant that he opened had beds in it so people could go to sleep after they ate the food. Now, what they showed you also is that people they gained a lot of weight from it. Their energy was slow and they were lethargic. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get the itis. The itis is not good for anyone. So you have to temper what you eat. And like I said, the fact that a lot of the places that people choose to eat out, even fancy, the fancier the restaurant, the smaller the proportions. I ate at a Michelin star restaurant in the Bahamas, and And the psychology that's behind it, excuse me, was kind of crazy because I kind of lightweight got mad for the little proportions that they gave me, but I realized I snapped back into it and was like, you know what? This is on point. Now the price point was dumb. You know what I'm saying? We talking about when you're paying anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500 to $2,000 for a meal. You know what I'm saying? For 4 people. You know? Yeah, Jessica, there's power and control in cooking and preparing your own food. You can manage what goes into it, all that kind of stuff. I would suggest if more people decided to buy fresh vegetables and fruits and manage to lean out the meats that they eat, meaning never eat the food, excuse me, never eat it how it is. You cut it in half and then use it that way. Like there's certain ways where you can make your home lifestyle awesome. For those of you who want to take the lazy route, there are places like Bonefish, there are places like Longhorn and other places. What's up, Enough? What up, RJ? What up, Tyrion? Tyrion. There are places like that you can meal prep with. So for instance, you can go to any of those places and they'll give you a chicken breast of a green vegetable of your choice, and that's that's the important part. Cree, she said she lost 150 and kept it off. That's the most important part. But the cheat code is spending $55 and you have meal prep for the week, at least one meal, which should be your lunch meal of the day. I can't right now, but it's on the what's name. But it could be, that's your one meal of the day, is that meal prep meal. Other than that, yogurts, other than that, granola with your yogurt, fruit, mainly fruit if you can manage it. Certain things like that are gonna help you stay at a caloric deficit, which means that you are expending more energy than food you are intaking. So for instance, if you're consuming, let's say 1,200 calories, but your body and the work index that you have for the day is 15 to 16, then those calories are now running to your stored fat to use it. You know what I mean? Yeah, nuts and seeds. Most people like using chia seeds. Almonds are amazing for your health and wellness. But again, you have to want to change. Again, you have to get your mental aspect surrounded by it. And if you can't do it on your own, surround yourself by people who are. Usually those people feel great, look great, excited about sharing the information, are actively moving in the direction that you want to go. All you got to do is tag along. It's an easy route. All you got to do is show up. I'm going to be on here every day. All you got to do is show up. I'm going to make the drink now because it's 1 o'clock and I'm trying to get back on my schedule, because if I get my schedule right, like the one thing that challenges me is having a super consistent schedule. Now, for those of you, real quick, I'm gonna tell y'all this. For those of you who are on my TikTok channel right now, if you run over to my YouTube channel, you can see a lot of the conversation that Tammy is typing in. She's giving a lot of great insight on your nutrition plan and what it should involve and what it can, how you can manage it in such a way to stay calorie deficient while still consuming food for energy to get you to a place where you could be fasting by 3 o'clock in the afternoon and not feeling crazy about it. You know what I'm saying? So my YouTube is youtube.com, ICGREEN and the numeric 1. You go over there, follow, subscribe. She's been gifting people memberships all day, and who knows, you might be the next. But go over there and participate in the conversation, because she's got a lot of great information. I didn't even see what you said, Cammie, because I missed the joke, but I saw the laugh. She's always online too, so make sure you follow her and seek her out for some information for nutrition is just as important as exercise, but none of them are more important to me than getting to that fasting, the position of fasting. My YouTube is posted up there right now. It's ICGREEN1. What's up, Soy? Good to see you in the live. So I'm making my drink right now. Now's a good time if y'all want somebody to see it. While I make the drink, y'all either tap the screen. If you're on my TikTok, we got a live goal right now. We got the likes going up. We got the shares going up. But I'm about to make the drink now. I'm gonna move the items out of the way and reintroduce them as I make it. I always like to keep y'all informed of what you need outside of the actual, the apple cider vinegar and water and stuff. You need a juicer for your lemon. You need a container for all the liquids to go into. You need a teaspoon and you need a knife. You'll see how all of those come into play as we do it. So I'm moving the juicer out of the way. So here we are, 8 ounces of water. It has measurements on it right now where you can see the measurements. So I'm gonna measure up to 8 ounces. The drink typically is 11.5. Tammy's information is in the chat right there, Nina, when you see it, Tammy Lietzel. She said, I take her speeches before she can get it out. Great minds think alike. So I'm putting 8 ounces of water in here now. But the drink typically comes out to be 11.5 to 12 ounces, depending on how much juice I get out of my lemon. So that's 8 ounces of water right here. The next step is to shake this. Always shake up your apple cider vinegar. Why is it on that? Always shake your apple cider vinegar so that the mother is evenly distributed throughout. You just subscribe. That's what's up, Jessica. And then we're gonna pour 8 ounces in here. Now I got a napkin down here too, because the more you have in here, the harder it is for it not to spill. So I try to center it so if it's gonna spill on the napkin. The two teaspoons do not have to be perfect, but don't go overboard either. You can go overboard a little bit if you are diabetic, because the apple cider vinegar is hella effective. What up, Jackie? Jaxie? First timer, welcome to the live. So I'm gonna put that right there. So now this is about nine and a half ounces. Roughly about 9 ounces, I would say. Yeah, it's about 9 ounces. 9 ounces even. So I've already been rolling my lemon. What up, Dawn? I've rolled my lemon so it's kind of soft already. I just habitually do that, you know what I'm saying? Always roll your fruit like when it's juiced inside. That'll make it juicier. You'll see when I cut it. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and move that out of the way. I was trying to do something cool, but. All right, so as you guys will be able to see this juice drip out of here when I cut it. You see it? It's not a terrible amount. Oh, there you go. It wasn't a terrible amount at first. Do that. It's not much. This one didn't juice much. You just see a little bit of rim at the bottom. Normally I get a nice little layer at the bottom. But also you see how the husk is kind of thick. That was the other thing. When I'm squeezing lemons at the grocery store trying to figure out which lemon I'm gonna pick up or use, I want a thinner layer right here, because that thin layer means that it's super juicy on the inside. This was gonna do about, I think we're gonna end up doing about 2.5 ounces to 3 ounces. Yeah, because this one just did 1 ounce in itself. Usually both halves, you know, it's pretty evenly cut. This one might do, it's gonna be 2.5 ounces. I can see that. Y'all hear how juicy that is? I might do an what is it, AMSR? It is the right word. He gonna say drip ain't the right word. It dripped. So we're at, yeah, just over 2.5 ounces. I knew that other half was gonna be real juicy. Lean, we're making the apple cider vinegar drink. We do it every day on an empty stomach on my live. I do it at this time or a little bit earlier so you guys can participate. If you on the West Coast, you really benefit from the time that I do it, because it's a good time when I get on at 10 o'clock and it's 7 o'clock in the morning for you guys. That's a really good time to do it. So now, for anybody who's watching who missed it, I mixed 8 ounces of water, was what I poured in here first. I put 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. This is Fairchilds, which is the best apple cider vinegar out there right now. Yeah, because I do it big, pimp. Yeah. But it's the best one out there. And shake it up. And Tammy's answering a question on YouTube. S. Butch is saying, hey, Tammy, I have the meat allergy. The meat allergy. Any recommendations to beef bone? I would say stop eating beef. But, you know, I'm sure there's... I'm stupid. I would say it, but I'm stupid. Because if I'm allergic to chicken, I ain't eating chicken. I'm just going to tell you, but you know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. I would avoid it at all costs. But by all means, Tammy, if there's some way to allow this person to continue eating beef, you know what I'm saying? Let's do that. I'm stupid. Y'all know I'm stupid. I'm just going, hey man, if you gotta have beef, that's what that should be, that the title of that. No, I bought it online, so you got to buy Fairchilds on the Fairchilds site. You know what I mean? Yeah. There you go. Tammy gave her answer, said use the beef bone with tofu. Or they could try organic beef because 9 times out of 10, they're allergic to what they use. Yeah. That. The benefit of this concoction helps manage diabetes, gets your A1C levels down to super manageable, helps lower your blood pressure, helps with GERDs, helps with acid reflux, helps with another benefit, but also hair, skin, nails, bloating. I mean, the benefits are ridiculous. Helps get your body, it's a huge catalyst for weight loss. And I'll explain it again just so you understand. It's however much lemon juice it would provide, but 2.5 to 3 ounces. Fibroids, yep, thank you, enough. Fibroids was a big one that came out of nowhere. And it was another one. What was the other one? Come on, enough. There was another one that we discovered that was like a wow moment too, outside of fibroids. I can't remember what it was, but somebody else brought up something that hadn't been discussed before. That they was like, yo, it was a total benefit for me and my body, and I was like, wow, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like I can't remember what it was. I know it was fibroids, but it was another thing that someone had mentioned that it was. I got it written down somewhere. I'll look it up. I got it written down somewhere. Yeah, I got it written down somewhere, but it was like, wow, I didn't know that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Definitely energy. The minute you drink this, okay, so what's gonna happen is I'm gonna drink this drink right now. It's going to go all the way down through my system. You know what I'm saying? And we need to get up to 20,000 likes right quick, y'all. Yep, she said what'd she say? Alpha gal meat allergy. I don't eat meat at all. Okay, what can I replace the beef bone? Beef will have me in the ER. Woo! Yeah, I'm running from that. Soy, oh my God. Listen, we got to pin that. Let me pin that right quick. I love these comments, especially with new people in the live so they understand. Let me give Soy a round of applause, y'all. Soy just posted, I've lost 37 pounds since September with this drink. That's what consistency shows you. Now, I dare say, I can't wait for you to have your next appointment with your doctor and he runs your levels. I can't wait for him to say, you know, that these levels are at this level, your blood pressure's at this level, your this is at this level, all these different things. I can't wait for that to happen. And no, it won't turn your eyes green like mine. That's funny. If that was the case, I'd be packaging this up. You know what I'm saying? I would really make myself included in the process. You did on the 24th. And come on, talk to me, Soy. What's the word on the street? I love hearing, especially when doctors think they have you figured out. She said she was shocked. Yeah, doctors be looking at you like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Doctors will look at you like, what do you have going on? Now, listen, ladies and gentlemen, it's not just this drink. This ain't no one thing does all. This is not like gastric bypass surgery and all that kind of stuff. It's not Moderna, whatever. Not Moderna. What's the shot? It's not all that. It's none of those kind of things. This is not that. This is a lifestyle change. It absolutely helps with diabetes and your A1C levels and whatnot. This is the apple cider vinegar drink. Now, you guys heard all kind of different versions of it. I don't talk about the elevated versions. You're gonna have to dive in for your unique need. This is one shoe fits all. 20,000, that's what's up, y'all. This is one size fits all. Meaning, you start here, this is the basis. Now, if you need help with inflammation or something like that, you add turmeric or cinnamon. You need heart, help with blood flow and all that, you use cayenne pepper and some other, you use all of those, you know what I'm saying? We don't talk about those things on here much, you know what I'm saying? But bladderwrack and sea moss is huge. Vitamin D3 at about 2,000 to 5,000 milligrams is awesome. And it's natural, sweet Louisiana girl, absolutely. So what's in my drink right now is 8 ounces of water, 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar, and 1 freshly squeezed lemon on an empty stomach. One time when you wake up, I'm not saying in the morning, Bethany, I'm saying when you wake up. Some people work third shift and they wake up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't want you to feel like you've missed your opportunity to drink it. It's on an empty stomach whenever you wake up. What typically happens, I'm gonna tell you what happens now. So yesterday when I made the drink, I think I made it. I made it at about 12:30. I drank it at 1 o'clock on the live. I drank it at 1 o'clock. It went through. I had goosebumps the minute it went into my system. I showed everybody. It instantly you have a reaction. You're gonna burp. It wants the gases in your body to come out. So you're either gonna burp or you're gonna fart. I typically burp, you know what I'm saying? You'll hear it when I do it now, you know what I'm saying? When that water goes through your system, it trades places with the air, and then it kind of vacuum seals your stomach to get it ready for your colon to release it. Within the next hour to 2 hours, for the most part, Tanika, it's not, and listen, it is a consistent poop. It is not diarrhea. It is not a loose stool by any means. It just pushes out, you know what I'm saying? I would tell you, that's a good question. Sweet Louisiana girl said, do I take this before I walk in the morning or after? I would tell you, if you do it before you walk, be mindful of how far you away from home. If you do it before you walk, you gotta listen. I got a video on my page where a testimony from a guy who drank it and then went to physical therapy and had to jump out of the water. He was doing water physical therapy, and he said it hit him all at once. He had to jump up out of that bathroom and 100-yard dash it. Jump up out of the pool and 100-yard dash it to the bathroom. And then there are other people, I think Sweet mentioned it once, where she had drank it and was out for a walk and had an about face. Yeah, if you do, you might get caught slipping. You know what I'm saying? Because what happens is, as it's working through your system, it has an intent. You know what I'm saying? Like most times, you just casually get a notification in your body that you got to go to the bathroom. This is giving you, it's got its hand on your back. You know what I mean? And it's kind of aggressively nudging you towards the bathroom. So yesterday I drank it at 1. I was in the bathroom at 2:05, having a graceful number 2. I waited a while after that to actually eat. You can at that point break your fast. I sometimes extend my fasting period so it's a 20-hour fast, just to even out the numbers. But if you do it the way I'm discussing doing it, you can get it to a 19-hour fast. We got a live goal up right now. Y'all just posted it or whatnot. It's to let him cook. Hopefully I've been cooking for the last hour, chopping it up with y'all about, what we're doing and how we're doing it. You know what I mean? That's one way to support the live. There's several other ways you can don't become a subscriber on this one. On my main, you can become a subscriber. Helping with the live goals, sharing out the live, liking, all these different ways are super dope. If you're on YouTube and you want to support the channel, you can super chat, super like, become a member, all those different cool things over there. It's by hitting the $ in the square, and it'll bring up some options to show you how to support the live. I appreciate everybody for tuning in right now. I'm going to show you how you drink it. Now, I showed you how we made it, right? We poured 8 ounces of water in here with 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. We cut 1 lemon in half and we juiced it to get 2.5 ounces, which brought us to, if I look at it, it brought us just under, this is the 12 ounce mark right here. So it brought us just under 12 ounces. I would say like 11 3/4. It's almost there. The only thing that changes the amount is going to be the size of the lemon that you juice and how much juice it creates. So after I drink this, it's going to take, because I've been drinking it for years. What's going to happen is it's going to put me in the bathroom within the next hour and a half. Now the schedule I'm trying to create, if it's 1 o'clock, I want to have digested my food by no later than 2:30, so I can prepare to go to the gym by 3, get a workout in. I'm done by 4 o'clock. I'm actually doing what's called a fasted workout because my body will have shut off. It will have used all the food that's in my system, and whatever it didn't use, I'm going to burn it in the gym and then some. And from there, after the gym, I may have a banana, I may have a spoonful of peanut butter or something like that separately, and that's what should carry you through the rest of the evening, and you just drink water. Now, in the beginning, some of y'all not gonna be used to it. You're gonna have to you're gonna wanna lay it down and take a nap and stuff like that. I'll tell you, one of the things that you don't wanna do is slow down your metabolism. I only drink it once a day. I don't like doing it at night because I don't get the benefit of the activity that I wanna create in order to get the highest level of it in my system. You know what I mean? That's what's up, Dasani. You ate and exercised already, and now I would tell you, on an empty stomach, have the drink. The earlier you do it, the longer and the better it works. You know what I mean? The earlier you do it, the longer you do it, the better it works. Similar to why you eat your main meal, 1 meal a day. The reason why you eat your main meal early is so you use it throughout the day. Even if you never exercise, even if you didn't do nothing, The earlier you eat that food, it's off you by the time you lay down. And when you lay down, your body has already shifted to using your stored fat. If you're in the live right now, everybody, I don't care which channel you're on, type in stored fat. Type stored fat in the chat, y'all. I love that. I love the fact that they're working it out over there on YouTube, how to figure out that beef thing. Stored fat, y'all. Everybody type in stored fat on YouTube, on Twitch, on Facebook. Type in stored fat. I see y'all doing it on TikTok. And I do this because I need y'all to actually think about that. Like the fat that you're carrying, most people have carried throughout their life for quite a while. And you've never had an opportunity to manipulate it. Most people have 15, 20-year-old fat that's been on your body. It's a part of you. It might as well be an added extremity. Is your fat. You know what I mean? And the way that you get to it is by depriving it from not creating more fat and then making it use the fat that it has. That's the real thing. It's like, stop putting food in your cupboards until you use what's in your cupboards. Everybody should be doing that at home anyway. Everybody at home should have a month, at least a month of using what's in your closet, in your pantry. Because the sooner you use it, you know what I mean? The more you get, it's harder to create new fat when you're getting rid of fat and you're living a lifestyle that won't allow it to get on you anymore. I thought it made sense, Marshall. At least I think so. You have to get rid of stored fat without creating more stored fat. I mean, Charlene, as a small woman, you probably have fat deposits, but to say do you have stored fat? Absolutely. And for you, it's going to be for you to determine what you want to do about it and how you want to do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, we do look at slender people like you ain't got no, you know what I mean? For most slender people, the fat is in their butt and a little bit around their love handles or whatever. And that's easy for you to manipulate once you start doing squats, adding a little more cardio than you normally do, and that stuff will tighten itself up. You know what I mean? That's a form of portion control too. I'm looking at Tammy. She said her trainer told her to, instead of getting adult size, if you're gonna do it. Now I don't suggest TV dinners at all, but if you need these things, these quick fixes, you can get the kids portion of a microwave meal or whatever. And that's, again, we're talking about portion control. So that's what you got to think about. Anybody who's eating out in public, eating at places that prepare the foods already that aren't French style restaurants, you should never be looking at, I'm gonna finish this plate. You should be looking at, hey, I need to remove half of this right now. We can box half of this up. I would tell them to box it up on the way in. Hey, yeah, this is the meal I want. Can you cut half of it up and put it in a box? Because I don't even want to see it. Y'all can do that. You know that, right? Like from the minute you sit down and you order, hey, yeah, I want to have the steak and I want to have this and that, but I only want half of it. And they'll do it for you. You should tell them so he can put the order in and the chef inside the kitchen can cut it in half. You know? She said, Roland said, I eat the kids' portion of popcorn. Popcorn is a diuretic, by the way. So honestly, I would tell you, eat the popcorn. Popcorn is a diuretic. The seeds and whatnot, you can't digest it. So you're gonna be in the bathroom. I don't know if none of y'all ever noticed that after eating popcorn, you're in the bathroom. You're doing two things in the bathroom. A, you're pooping, and the second thing is you're flossing. Don't train, listen, it's not about training your mind, it's getting your appetite used to it. You know what I mean? Yes, I did the same thing. But they made me get up. I started getting texts and everything. It's 10 o'clock, it's 9:30, where you at? My accountability partners was hitting me up left and right. But it's a mental game, right? More so than anything, it's a mental game. So many people are comfortable with their bad habits that they hate to have to change and do and implement good habits. This is why you got to be a part of a community. This is why you got to surround yourself with people who are actively looking for what you're looking for with intent. You know what I mean? The reason why S. Butch and Tammy can have the dialogue they can have is because here's a place where that conversation is happening. You got to go where the information is at. And that's exactly what you want, Miss Chris. She said, once I eat less, her stomach shrinks, because we know it expands and it shrinks just like your intestines. And what happens is you get to a place where your body don't even want all that no more. You know what I mean? You get to a place where your body doesn't even want it. And again, that goes back to the conversation yesterday we had regarding addictions. Food is an addiction. Some of us, listen, if y'all don't understand the training for our bodies and our well-being to be negotiated, we've been told fallacies since we were kids. 3 meals a day, and you need these different food groups all the time and whatnot. We've been told lies about our nutrition up to today. We get lied to about everything right now, and this is why you got to seek out the information and you got to decide what's going to work for you and your body, and then you got to implement it. And you got to be intentional about it. You can't sit back and do these things and do it willy-nilly. You're a detriment to yourself at that point. I had to build consistency. It took 2 years to lose 58 pounds. That's what's up, Steels. I'm glad you lost that weight, because it's a mental game. And if you're not around other people who are doing it, it takes longer. You can come into our live, and at any given point, you'll learn something new that you didn't know, not only about yourself, but about a process that's going to help benefit you. Now, I can only provide information. With that information, I would hope that you would dive a little bit deeper than I did for yourself. This is mainly general information. I can't give you an assessment about what you're doing right or doing wrong in your life. Somebody hit me up about a consultation earlier based off the conversation. They want a relationship consultation, but I'm consulting people on a whole bunch of different things regarding your health and wellness, whether it's mental, physical, emotional, those kind of things, because most of the information you do know, but you sealed it away, or you've denied it, didn't want to hear it, don't want to be accountable for it, and you need somebody to say, nope. Fine tune your life, fine tune your positioning to this. Try that for a week or 2 weeks, see how it feels. If you start seeing more results, come back, let's talk again. All right, these are results. Okay, so you know that it works. Proof of concept is there. Let's double down on it. You know what I mean? And the whole gist of this is to get you into a process that you can consistently do. If you just change 1% a week, you've changed 52% in the year. Crazy, right? Crazy. If I can get you to lose 1 pound a week and keep it off and continuously do that, you've lost 52 pounds in a year. What typically happens though is people do what I do, you get anxious. You be like, I've lost a pound this week. Oh, I'm gonna do more. And that's a gift and a curse. To have the ambition is one thing, but to do it and then you don't want to do it to your overall goal detriment. Like, you don't want to do it and then you put yourself in a position where you're uncomfortable doing it because you've decided to up the ante. You never want to do that. So we'll take baby steps to get you there. That's why I said, typically you can start with a 16-hour fast. Let me dial it up for you. 16-hour fast looks like this. It's super easy, super simple to get you into it. Anything less than a 16-hour fast, you're just kind of, I mean, it works, but it's just kind of, you know what I mean? So imagine you wake up at 8 o'clock, you drink your drink, by 10 o'clock you're in the bathroom, you eat your food that's gonna break your fast, you're back in the bathroom by noon, by lunch, but lunchtime, you've already digested for the second time, you're eating your really good lunch, and you digest that by 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, it's out of your system. 4 or 5 or 6 o'clock, you're in the gym working out or whatever, and you have a banana, or you have your last meal at 5 or 6 o'clock. You start your fast at 7 o'clock. 7 to 12 is 5, 12 to 8 is 13, 18 to 10 is 15 hour fast, so to speak. I would hope that you be done eating by 6 o'clock and start your fasting at 6. That way you have 6 hours to 12, 12 hours to 8, 14 hours plus the 2 hours is 16-hour fast. Ideally, you want to get to a 20-hour fast if you want really good results. Is that easy? Yes and no. It's going to depend on your mentality. How bad do you want it? That's all it's going to say. Now at 1:30, I'm going to drink this drink. We got to get back on track too, because normally at 1:30, we are where we are with the likes. We're at 20,000 likes, but when it comes to our shares, we're usually at a 100 shares. Right now, we are at a low percentage for shares for my lives, and we got to make sure we change that, because there are people out here who need this information. Your friends, your followers need this information, and I can't share it to them. Y'all got to be the ones to do that. So you got to be a vehicle for change and a vehicle for information by doing that. Tammy was 220 and went down to 145, changing her nutritional plan or whatnot, and that's important. Like, your nutrition is paramount. You cannot out-train your nutrition. You cannot out-train your diet, as most of the times the adage goes. You can't out-train your diet, period. And I'm one of those people, I'm telling you, I tried it. It works to some degree, but it's a slow burn. And what your mentality starts saying, it's a good thing. What changes is you say, man, for all the work I'm doing, I'm undermining my own process by eating this muffin, by eating this thing, by eating out of this cycle, by not fasting. And that's what does the real damage. But it also gives you the clarity of mind to say, but if I just cut this out, and you'll start reconsidering and second looking at different things that you're about to do. Hey man, I was gonna eat these fried food, this fried food. I mean, I ain't gonna mess with it now. I'm straight. You change your mindset and you change your body. You all should have written down, or some placement. It could be a picture. It could be your own handwriting, something to say what you want the result to look like in 6 months. We got to set these goals, and then we got to envision it and see it in our mind's eye. So all 7.5 trillion cells in your body know their marching assignment. And you need it somewhere where you can see it. I would put a sign on my refrigerator that said, treat yourself better. And that'll be a reminder for you to leave certain foods alone. I put one in the car that says, watch what you eat. You got to put it in places. What up, Jimmy? You got to put it in places where you make the worst and bad decisions. When you go to the grocery store, put a little sign over the cart that says, only what will benefit me. You need those kind of reminders. That's what's up. That's what's up, Alpha. I mean, S Butch, can you get completely over it? Is this something that you can make go away? That's what I'm trying to find solutions, y'all. I'm trying to find, I don't want treatment for anything. I want solutions. And here's what the good news is for y'all. The point of you staying consistent and making those changes and getting your body where you want it to be, it doesn't always have to be this way. There'll be some elements of maintenance that you'll have to have. But other than that, once you gain the muscle, once you got the look that you want, you know what I'm saying, you in there, all you got to do is nurture that at that point. And it's never as much work to nurture it as it would. I wouldn't treat it that way. Let me say it this way. What got you there will keep you there, but what will elevate you past that point is the things that you add along the way. That's right. It helps to not even have it accessible, Miss Chris. That's absolutely right. None of this stuff should be at your arm's length reach. You got to keep stuff out of your house. Some of y'all have kids or family members that love sweets and always bring sweets around. Cut that. You got to get that out of your arm's length reach. That's your nutritional sneaky link. Yeah, that's it. That's perfect, Lil Red. She said, when I go to brunch with my girls, I get the healthy option and eat half and always drink water. That's perfect. And I would tell y'all, while y'all out, ask for lemon to go with your water. Squeeze that lemon in your water, alkaline your water while you're there. You'll taste the difference, you know what I'm saying, and you'll be better off. That's right. The only Reese's Pieces you need is scrap. You know what I mean? That's where it's at, though. You don't want to have those. You don't want to have the ability to abuse yourself physically within arm's length. All right. So I got to drink this because if I'm going to stay on my schedule, Now, another thing is activity breeds activity, y'all. And I'm only wiping the lip of it because whenever I shake it and I go to drink it, it starts dripping down like I don't know how to drink water or something. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that feeling. Activity creates activity, meaning the more that you move, the more your body has to respond. So it's going to create an activity. Once you drink this and you get up and start moving around and, going about your daily business, like for me, once I drink this, I go up and I make up my bed, maybe brush my teeth and change clothes or do something like that. It's going to be like, yo, bro, we almost there. Don't let me go put on some workout clothes. The minute I start getting my workout clothes on, it's like my body knows we're about to go exert some energy and it immediately wants to go to the bathroom first. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it worked. All of them. So that's how you want to, manage that. You know what I'm saying? I'm drinking the apple cider vinegar drink, Maria. It is 8 ounces of water, 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. It's right there. Jim Seeker just posted it while I'm even saying it. 8 ounces of water, 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar with the mother, 1 freshly squeezed lemon. And we don't do the honey option anymore. You can if you're introduced, like if it's introductory for you. What up, Queen? You can do that. You know what I'm saying? You can add honey just to introduce you to it, and at some point plan to wean yourself off of it. But it should be raw local honey as well from the bees that pollinate your area that cause you to have an allergenic response. Yep, she says she walk every day. Remember, if you walk a mile and walk back, you just walk 2 miles. Yep, keep track of your distance or whatnot, and also the rate of speed. Remember, if you're walking with purpose, it has an intention to it, and it's a little bit faster than your stroll through the mall. You should be walking with intent, meaning walking like you're trying to get somewhere. And as you keep that up, what you'll find is every so often you might be able to jog a little bit. Now you just elevate it. Like if you had a meter, you see that little spike where you jogged or whatever. And the objective is to, at some point, you want to get it to where, like if you're walking, you want to add an elevated. So let me show you from here. So this is your regular walk speed, right? If you're walking, you want your walk speed to at least be here consistently for 15 to 45 minutes, right? So the 2 mile walk for most people is about, at 4.0 is 15 minutes one way, 15 minutes the other. So if you're on a treadmill and you're walking at 4.0, that's a 15-minute mile. So as you're doing that, if you start jogging every now and again, that line does this, boom, 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 up, down, up, down. And the mission that you're on is to create it where you go up, down, so that you're jogging a little bit more than you're walking. And eventually you want to get to a place where you're running and jogging and walking. And then you want to get to running and jogging. Then you want to get to just straight running. That's the goal. So I'm going to drink my drink right now. I know I'm drinking it alone, but cheers to everybody. More health to amazing health, to making great choices throughout the day. Cheers. It's about 8 guzzles. Woo. It's about 8 guzzles, y'all. Y'all will be smaller, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all will be smaller. Woo. I like to show y'all I don't know if y'all can see the goosebumps or whatever. It wasn't so bad today. Yesterday, the goosebumps was crazy. Now, what I feel right now is I can feel it traveling down my body. Yeah, you know that taste when you get that little sour taste? You know what I'm saying? That's what that was. What up, Opal? So it's traveling down my body. My body is heating up right now. Like I can feel like the ignition just got turned on. I feel hot, like I'm about to break a sweat. It hasn't gone far enough yet to, now starting. Excuse me. At first it wasn't going down to make me want to burp or anything. What up, Leland? I finished it. I drank it all. It's all gone. But I feel like I'm getting, a little moist or whatnot. Like I'm sweating just a little bit. But it's turned on. It's turned on my system, and now it's going to operate in my abdomen. You know what I mean? The drink, Denise, was 8 ounces of water, 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar, 1 freshly squeezed lemon. It looks like this. Water of your choice mixed with apple cider vinegar with, excuse me, 1 freshly squeezed lemon. So it is roughly about 12 ounces. That's the recipe right there, y'all. But I am hot. Like I am hot. I am literally sweating right now. And one day I'm gonna show y'all. It'll be next week, right? Next week I'm gonna wear a gray shirt, and we'll do this. And when I drink it, you're going to see the gray shirt start to tint based off of me sweating. Just so y'all can understand, like it's very real. And the faster your metabolism works, that's funny, Tammy. I know you was. See, I know where some of y'all minds at. I knew when I said I'm moist that y'all would go there. You know what I'm saying? I know. But in the gray, you'll see the tint. You'll see it get dark. You know what I mean? From the drink, from the reaction to the drink. You know what I'm saying? All right, yeah. Have to do a nose check every now and again in the winter months. But that's how you guys, this is a great start to my day. When I get up and start moving around, I'm going to be in the bathroom. And then from there, I will consume. I can either go to the gym straight from there and it'd be a faster workout, or I can eat my yogurt with granola and have a little bit on my stomach to burn off, but I might do a faster workout today. Yeah, it definitely speeds up your metabolism almost instantly after drinking it. That's why I'm telling you I'm sweating right now. You know what I mean? Like I'm literally, let me see if I can show y'all. If y'all can see any moisture on my hands, I am literally sweating right now. It turns you on. Now, if you get your mind out the gutter right now, the minute I said it turns you on, listen. What you want to do is, if you want to up your metabolism even more, you add cayenne pepper to it. I don't typically record my workouts because I don't discuss or on the fitness side, that's not my conversation per se. Although I'm a student, so I know all the stuff that I need to do and why I'm doing it and how best to do it and what goals I can obtain from there. But no, I've never sat down and done that. Maybe eventually I will one day, but I've never been interested in doing it. I think those are for people who are diehard 2 hour in the gym type people. I'm an hour in the gym. You know what I mean? Maybe at some point if I commit to designing my body in the way where you can see all the muscles in my arm and all that kind of stuff. Like my body is, I don't really, that's not necessary for me. My body is smooth and, you know what I'm saying? I got the muscles and whatnot that I need to have that, you know what I'm saying, that show off an amazing figure, but I don't need to do the extremities. And that's all I see when I see dudes in there for 2 hours and they like trying to get their knuckle muscles straight and all that kind of shit. Trying to do that. So Khadija, is that Khalif or let me see what name is that? Khadija, yeah. I'm not going to eat until after I go to the bathroom. No, it doesn't make you nauseous. No. If you have a issue with acid reflux, it won't do that either. What up, Toot? So typically what I do is I drink it. Now I know y'all can see that. Let me see. See that? Look. See the wetness on my fingers? That's from my back, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, it made me start sweating immediately. What up, Kelly Kell? We're just wrapping up this conversation on this apple cider vinegar drink. Yeah, once a day, first thing on an empty stomach. When you wake up on an empty stomach. I try to tell you, Louisiana girl, it turns your system on like that. You know what I mean? Like immediately it turns it on. And so that's where, now everything I do is almost like I already worked out. So I'm a sweat through it. I run through 2 or 3 shirts a day. So this shirt is going to sweat through just based off of just me drinking that. You know what I mean? And then the restroom in the next hour is going to be calling me. So hopefully by 3 o'clock, I'll be in and out of the bathroom, and you know what I'm saying? And at the gym by 3 if I can help it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. You incorporate some cardio in your life to keep your metabolism up long enough. You incorporate fasting into it, at least again, if you can get to a 20-hour fast on a regular basis, I can guarantee your body will change. And now, I know you're not supposed to put guarantees out there, but your body has nothing to do but use itself for energy. And when it uses itself, it has to get it from somewhere, and it's going to get it off your love handles, your food pie, your cottage cheese. It's going to get it off of all those areas on your body. Thanks for sharing, Toot. Toot said he shared my post. I appreciate that. Your body has to change. It just has to. It's not a if it will, it has to. for what you've done to it. You know what I mean? That's like for anybody who is sedentary a majority of the day, the minute that you start finding ways to become more mobile, your body will adjust. Now, are you gonna have some pain points in there? Absolutely. Why? Because your body is used to what it's used to, and you're compromising that comfortability that it's gotten used to. You're adjusting that comfortability to be something else. And as you all can see in everything in life, change is not, change is not is not excuse me. Change is not supported. Like change is not something that it's a natural occurrence. I don't see leaves, I don't see grass, I don't see the environment fighting change as much as I see humans fighting it. So with that, understand that your body's gonna have some adjustments along the way, some pain points. And most people don't tell you all this stuff. And this is why I'm telling you, is like when you work out, your body, your muscles are pulling your bones to different positions than it's used to, and you're going to feel it. It's going to feel uncomfortable, and you got to work through that to get it to a settling point where the muscles reflect the work that you've done and the look that you want, and your body supports it. So Ms. Donna, you make the drink, you take 8 ounces of water, you put it in a container like this with measurements on it so you can measure the 8 ounces. You take 2 teaspoons of this, which turns out to be 1 ounce. Then you take 1 freshly squeezed lemon and juice it and pour it in there. It turns out to be about 11.5 to 12 ounce drink. Shake it up and take it to the head. Room temperature water, doesn't have to be any special water. I use alkaline water, but it could be mineral water, it could be hydrogen water, it could be spring water, any of that. The lemon alkalines it anyway. And you consume it. You don't eat until after you poop or in the next 2 hours, right? So the time limit is 2 hours. If you wake up at 8 and drink it, by 10 o'clock, you either have already pooped or you're going to just break your fast at that point. Those are the conditions as to the beginning of it. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Now, you can't call me while I'm live. Somebody calling me from Michigan. You can't call me while I'm live, pimpins. And it ain't got no name attached to it, so I got to call them back after that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're welcome, Miss Donna. I mean, listen, I'm here for y'all. I'm your accountability partner. If you show up on a regular basis, I'll be here. If you follow, turn on notifications to always. I suggest everybody in the live right now, if you're not following me on YouTube, go to my YouTube and follow me right now. I'll wait. Go to my YouTube and follow my YouTube channel right now, because a lot of this conversation is going to end up on YouTube, and you can watch some of this stuff back and you can pinpoint the areas and things that you need. You know what I mean? There it is. Jim Seeker just posted it. I'm going to wait. Let me know when you have done it. It's right there. It's posted. I see green one. Once you guys follow and subscribe, let me know. You can see me on there right now. It's a whole different viewpoint. Like it's a grander view. Like you see me here on this horizontal view, but when you see me on my main camera and whatnot, in the picture and the atmosphere and the ambiance. Also, one other thing. If you have a pre-existing condition or you're already dealing with something, you're taking medicines, consult your doctor or physician before you get invested. Just say, hey, I'm trying. It's all natural ingredients. It shouldn't be a hindrance or a problem, but they may have prescribed you something that's already doing the work that these things are doing, and you don't want it to overdo what you got going on. And they may give you a situation or, man, did I do that? They may give you a circumstance. Y'all hear me this way. Hold on, let me fix this. I done came back, didn't do all the work. All right, y'all can hear me better now, right? Did the volume just change? Did the tone of my voice just change? I thought y'all were plugged in. Y'all weren't plugged in. And I may have compromised. No, I didn't compromise the live. So YouTube, you'll be able to hear the audio amazingly. You know what I'm saying? When you get on YouTube, hit the like button, the thumbs up, and then say hello. I think you reach it. And then anybody who wants to add a super chat or super sticker, you hit the money sign right there and it give you some options to become a member and all that. Did I sound better before? Is that what y'all said? It's lower now. The audio went down. Okay, let me unplug this then. All right, so that's a whole lot better. Okay, I just took it off. Normally it sounds amazing, but the only reason why it's compromised right now, watch this. Watch what I do. I know what it is. So this is best used out in public. You know what I'm saying? When I'm out and I'm gonna start doing more content out in the streets. Out in the streets. Out in the streets. But now I know let me do this for y'all. Watch this, hold on. Hey, reporter.
What's up?
I don't know, man. You rang me up. What's up? Let me see. What's your name? I'm trying to read it. What'd it say? Yeah, I thought so. Anyway, now you guys should be able to hear me amazingly well. Right? This is normally how we are. So I know y'all like, yo, I love it. You know what I mean? Y'all can hear me well now, right? Yeah. So I typically only use this. I'm only going to use this microphone when I'm preparing stuff in front of us and I need both hands free and I need the space. But y'all know this is my sweet spot right here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all all up in my voice right now. Y'all are all up in my voice. I hope y'all enjoy it. But it's just difficult to do it. She said you have the bedroom voice. Well, you know. It's cause it's all that love. That's what it is. All that love. It's all the love that I got for you, babe. So yeah, I'm looking to do some different things. I'm telling y'all, listen, we're gonna take this channel to the next level. I was going to Jim Seeker, but I'm not big on doing the battles. I just saw she had a nice group of people and we were about to have some fun. And I knew she must have felt like she was about to get trolled. That's why she got off. Oh shoot. Yeah, she probably felt that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, now the volume has changed. Even the live on YouTube is gonna sound different or whatnot. Make sure you guys hit the heart me and you guys like the channel. I see most people have done it, so that's awesome. If you guys want to get a super chat or a super sticker while you're there, you could do it. I think we got a live goal over there. I don't know if it's still up. But that was something that was cool that I was able to do in here that I thought was awesome. Yeah, it was 5. I think it was 5 of those. But anyway, yeah, Tammy's got a 2:00 conference. She got a call. She got to get on or whatnot. Yeah, you like it? Yeah, Steve. I got a white one too, man. I just kind of like it. You know what I'm saying? I like things like these. These are called conversation pieces. And I enjoy having these kind of things for people to communicate, striking things that people can be like, yo, what is that? What did you got going on? You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. So I don't shop off the rack as much as possible. I try to find unique finds in many different places. I don't discriminate against stores or secondhand stores or different places like that. I go where I'm being called to go, and usually there's something there for me to find. Yeah, they're called conversation pieces. So I have a few different conversation pieces. The I Am the Show shirts. Now, for everybody on TikTok, the I Am the Show shirts are available. They're online right now. And you can go to my bio and click the link and you can get a hoodie or t-shirts. I Am the Show. You can get nothing but scraps. A few people have already got them and I've seen them wear them. It's pretty cool. Mary has got one. And she's been completely supportive in, staying on top of the merch and stuff. And that was really cool. Yeah, they're dope. Steve, not everybody is up on it. So that's what makes it even more special for me to have it is that, I had a Basquiat shirt and a couple other different things that people's like, what's that? It's like, yeah, man, it's that new. So I try to stay up on different things like that. And then I like to look nice in the live. This fits me so well. You know what I mean? That's the other part about it is that I love the fit of certain t-shirts. They represent my guns, you know what I'm saying? You can see my guns really well, my chest, you know what I'm saying? It does a lot, you know what I mean? Oh, you did say that. Let me see. Okay, let me see. You think so? Let's see this. This name don't sound American. Carlethia. Hey, Carlethia.
Hi, how are you?
You sound like you were singing.
I was.
I can hear it because you have a little added reverb in there. Listen, we need to ground the microphone though. I hear a little humming in the back. Do you hear it?
I do, yes.
So there's a wire that needs to be grounded, is what that is.
I just trying to call to let you know.
Try.
Oh, it might be this one. It might be this. Do you still hear it?
Yeah, but now it's more prominent. So do this. Mute your microphone. Mute your microphone for a second. I'll see something. Can you mute it? So it's not your mic. If you muted your mic.
It's not my microphone. It's not. I think it might be the adapter. Give me 1 second.
Yep. Because I can hear the power source. That's what it is. What up, Darlene? There it is. Whatever you did worked. Whatever it is right now, I just hear.
My adapter.
Yeah. It's the power source for the adapter. No, I don't hear it now.
Still hear it?
Now I do. So listen, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That's just something that you'll have to figure out.
Figure it out.
Yeah, what it is
it must be the power. So somehow it's.
Yep. Oh, there you go, Darlene. Okay. Yeah. So anytime you plug a power source to electronics, there is a low frequency that goes. Most times they want you to have it grounded, and when it's grounded, you can't hear it. So there's no way to ground it right now. Don't worry about it right now. And if your followers and fans don't have a problem with it, don't worry about it. I'm in the music business, so when I hear stuff like that, it kind of jumps out at me. What kind of stuff were you singing?
I was singing "Blinding Lights" by The Weeknd.
Well, let's hear it. Let's battle, and you sing. We'll battle. You sing.
Okay, I was done with that. Is there anything you want me to sing? Maybe I should do a ballad or something.
Hey man, whatever you know what I'm saying, whatever floats your boat.
Okay. I'm gonna leave it to the chat. Chats, what should I do? What do you think I should do? Do you sing as well?
I'm a music producer. I do sing though.
You're a producer.
Yeah, I sing as well.
Oh, that's amazing. So you're a producer and you sing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my dream.
It's to what? What's your dream?
To kind of produce my own music, like from start to finish.
Okay. Are you an instrumentalist? Do you play any instruments?
Kind of. I play a little bit of piano, and I'm fluent in the recorder.
All right. So you may want to try to advance your skills with the piano a little bit more, and that'll help with a lot of the production.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna do "I Have Nothing" by Whitney Houston.
I'm with it. You know what? Ironically, I worked with her.
That's amazing.
Yep.
Not me being nervous, like no pressure, Carly. Okay, here we go.
Amazing. Where are you from?
Thank you. I'm from Cape Town, South Africa.
It sounds amazing. You have a very beautiful voice. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, you're in Georgia.
Yeah.
That's
You
right.
ever been?
No, I haven't. But one of my friends that I met on TikTok, her name is Voice Williams. She also sings. She's from Georgia, so.
So this is what I want. This is the mission I have for your followers. Your followers have to help you get yourself in a position so you can get a plane ticket and a hotel, and you can come to Atlanta and work in the studio with me. So that's your job. So I say give yourself a month to 2 months to do it, and then figure out a schedule to fly to Atlanta so you can work. I heard some great things. I heard some things that I heard nerves as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But you have an amazingly strong voice. Like parts where I thought you would have switched to your falsetto, you kept it in your natural, and it sounded full and rich. There's a lot of passion in there, and just like my chat said, they loved how you made it your own. You know what I'm saying? Whitney will be proud. You know what I mean? She'd be like, "Go on, girl." That's what I'm talking about. Like she would have saluted you. Write this if you have something to write with, or tell one of your followers to type this in so you can remember it. My actual name is Dwight, Dwight, Scrapp, Skrapp, Reynolds, Reynolds. Look it up on your Google search so you'll know who I am.
Dwight Scrapp Reynolds.
Yep, I'll spell it to you one more time. Dwight, Skrapp, Reynolds, Reynolds.
Okay, so I followed you, and I've got your backup account details. Yes, I've got it.
Yep. And I would that should be your goal for this year, is to for your supporters to support you enough to get you to America. You know what I mean? To get you over here to be heard. Now I'll play you something that I recorded. I can't play you the Whitney song because the copyrights. I'm on YouTube and Twitch and a whole bunch of other sites right now live.
Okay.
But I will play you. I'd have to play her "Turn on the Lights." I can't because that's the only song that's not registered. Unplugged I can play too, but that's not. I don't think that's highly appropriate right now. But I will play you this song that I wrote. It's a global song. It's called "Turn on the Lights," and I think you might enjoy it. Ultimately, I wanted to get like Bono and Akon and a couple other people on the record. I don't know what it'll turn out. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. We'll battle again while we do it, okay?
Okay.
And I'm gonna play my song. It'll probably take up the duration of the live, but if you need to talk to your chat, just mute me for a second or whatever and talk to your chat. But
I'm listening.
all right, this is my song.
We're listening.
This is my song called "Turn on the Lights." There's a voice traveling with the wind, as loud as thunder, battling from within. There's a cry coming from the eye of the storm, telling me we've got to ring the alarm, to turn on the lights so the whole world can see. Turn on the lights and we'll make them believe. Turn on the lights for you and for me. It's been dark for too long. That's why I want to turn on the lights. Whoa, to turn on the lights. Whoa, to turn on the lights. With open eyes, I hope I share this view with you. To do the things we're all commissioned to. Hey, lead each other, guide each other, just like the sun. 'Cause we can't stop until the job is done. And we turn on the lights so the whole world can see. Turn on the lights and we'll make them believe. Turn on the lights for you and for me. It's been dark for too long. That's why I want to turn on the lights. Whoa, to turn on the lights. Whoa, to turn on the lights. Whoa, to turn on the lights. Turn on the lights. Turn on the lights. Turn on the lights. One more rose, y'all. We did one more rose, unlock the doubles. Somebody else. They say that I'm the spark that's gonna light the fire, elevate the flame and take this light higher, illuminate the sky and make the world brighter. 'Cause deep inside we all share the same desire to turn on the lights. Everything's double. Whoa, turn on the lights and we'll make them believe. Turn on the lights for you and for me. It's been dark for too long. That's why I want to turn on the lights. Whoa, to turn on the lights. Whoa, to turn on the lights. Whoa, to turn on the lights. Turn on the lights. Turn on the lights. To turn on the lights. Whoa, to turn on the lights. Not yet, nope. Whoa, we missed the double. Turn on the lights. We'd have to throw up, what's the name? Oh, to turn on the lights. Turn on the lights. Turn on the lights. To turn on the lights. Turn on the lights. You like it?
I like that it's got, I love it. I absolutely love it. It's like I don't even know, like it reminds me of Flow Rider for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that's not a bad thing. But it's like, it's so sweet. And I love that it's sweet. That's like my kind of music. That's the music that I listen to.
Throw a glove, y'all, right now. Throw the glove.
And it's got a beautiful message, and that's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
You're so talented.
Thank you so much.
Word.
No, so yeah. So I'm saying, when you get an opportunity, get over to Atlanta as soon as you can. Throw on the glove. Now, if you're gonna do it, throw whatever you're gonna throw big now. It'll go double, triple, maybe 5 times if you throw it. They're close to us. Woo!
Oh, Lord.
Woo!
Thank you so much, everyone. Purple Sunflowers, you guys are amazing.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Wow, crazy. Shout out Jim Seeker. Jim Seeker. Oh my God. I didn't think it was gonna be like that. Jim Seeker said game over.
Ashlyn, Tammy, Athena, Riri, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate that.
Wow. Jim Seeker. Make sure y'all follow my top 3, y'all. Jim Seeker, I know they had to give you something. Yeah, a hammer. They gave Olivia a glove. That's what's up, y'all. Yeah, so listen, I'm following you, Carlethia. Make sure you're following me. You got to stay in touch. I think you have an amazing voice. You know what I mean?
So
and if you're actively trying to pursue a singing career, then I don't know what you're doing there to do it. What up, Dimitri? What are you doing what are you doing in Africa to further your singing? Further your singing.
Well, I am writing. I do have a manager at the moment.
You do or don't?
I do.
Okay, so if you want to get your manager in touch with me, you can do that too.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, that's the best way, and then we can converse and we can see what can be done on that end. Who's currently producing music for you, and what style of music? If you had to do music, this is a question I ask most singers, songwriters, is who stole your song this year?
Who stole my song this year? Bruno Mars.
The APT record?
Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga.
The APT record? Is that the record you would want to do?
APT, like Bruno Mars is like my absolute favorite. Coldplay. I love pop. I love Dua Lipa. That kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a song out called Attention. And then also I'll Always Be There. So I'll Always Be There is more ballady pop, and then Attention is more Afrobeats pop.
Right.
So that's kind of what I really
okay. So where did we discover you at?
If you search Carlethia on all digital platforms, you'll be able to find my
Okay,
music.
I'm here right now. Let's get my team and my people. We're very active. So let me see. I'm going to the library. You said search Carlethia in the Apple Music. Carlethia. There we go. I see it's the top one once I got all the letters in there. And Pata.
Oh yeah, that's a cover.
Okay, Mboob, The Lion Sleeps Tonight.
Mboobe, yes.
Is that the The Lion Sleeps Tonight? Okay.
Yes.
So let me just so wait, hold on. This is set up differently. Okay, so you redid Telenovela?
Hmm?
No, that's Carpathia. So if I go to your artist page, Carlethia, I see The Sound of South Africa, I see Electric Jungle, Paul Peterson, and the Rockets.
Okay.
Oh no, that just says similar. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. That says similar artists. Let me go to the top results. Carlethia.
You can search Carlethia Attention or Carlethia I'll Always Be There. Those are my 2 singles.
Okay, let me do that. Attention. Because I want my people to make sure they enjoyed hearing you sing. Am I spelling your name right? C-A-R Carl. Thea. Oh, Thea. That's what it is.
T-H-E-I-A.
Yeah, say it on T-H-E-I-A. That's why I was jacking it up at. There it goes. Here's the single. Let's play a little bit of that.
Your attention. Keep your eyes on me.
Okay, I don't want to play a whole lot of it because I don't want to get flagged. But okay, question. Where's your manager located at again?
Chicago.
Okay, they're in America. Okay, he or she?
He.
Okay, cool. How active is he on getting you in with producers? Well, that's a conversation we'll have. We can have that conversation offline. I'll DM you my information for him to get in contact with me, and we'll go from there.
Okay, great.
And then,
Thank you so much.
yeah, and then hopefully he'll be in a position financially to make either you come here or I come there.
Yes, I'm sure you'll do that.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll do that.
Yeah, and I'm what
Thank you so much.
I'm what they call 100%er, so I can write and produce the song from beginning to end. But of course, if you write too, I'll show you how to become a better writer and a faster writer. I write really fast. I write really fast.
You do?
Yeah. That song that I played you, I wrote in 15 minutes.
Man.
I literally.
I can write. My thing.
But I'm going. Go ahead. I'm
ahead.
sorry.
I can literally write a song in 15 minutes, but then I'll look at it and be like, this is terrible.
No, I don't second guess it. Usually, when I'm writing in the zone and in the moment, it's some of the best stuff I've ever done because it's the most obvious thing I would say over the record.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I wrote that song. It was 3 a.m. in the morning. And we had just gotten to the studio because we had to leave another studio, and I just went directly in the booth. I didn't even try to write it outside the booth. I just sung it. I said, play the music. He played it. I sang it. And then when I freestyled it basically up until wherever I had to stop. I'd be like, go back a little bit. Okay, let's pick it up from there. And then the song just kept coming to life. Those words, there's a voice, barreling from within, those things just came out. You know what I mean?
That's amazing.
Yeah, it became a very powerful, dramatic, heartfelt. We had just got through watching the news at the other studio, and it was like it had all this stuff going on. It was like, man, and I'm a person who is like, yo, just tell the people what it is. Turn on the lights. Let's show people what's really going on in the world. And so that's how that song kind of came about. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. It's going to be the third song. I couldn't play you the other song like you because I'm on YouTube at the moment. But if you join me, like what time is it there for you? Is it nighttime?
Yeah, it's 9:17 p.m.
Okay, so you'll be asleep by the time. Well, you'll be waking up. Actually, it's 2:17 here in the afternoon. So you're 7 hours.
Okay.
You're 7 hours ahead. I get back on at 11 o'clock, so it'll be 6 o'clock in the morning for you. You'll be just waking up if you get up that early. I go live and I play music at night, and I sing along with everything that I play mostly. So it's R&B, you know what I'm saying? Some of the best of R&B. Last night we did Smokey Robinson, we did D'Angelo, we did Guy, we did Jodeci, we did Joe, we did a ton of different artists. And I typically just mix it up and I go wherever the music takes me. So at the if you get up in time, I would set an alarm or whatever. Every hour, every ending of the hour, so like at 11:50, 12:50, and 1:50, I'll play one of my singles, and I'll play the single I have released right now. I have a single out called Slippin' under the name I See Green. So if you type in I.C.Green on all streaming platforms, the song is called Slippin'. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go have a listen, and then I'll pop in tomorrow. In the morning.
Yeah, absolutely. And so one of the cool things for you is I'm usually getting off around this time. So the people in my live, my supporters, they loved your voice, they love your energy. You're a beautiful person inside and out. So you can expect them to show up in your live and support you as well. So today was an amazing day to hear a beautiful voice and whatnot. Before I got off here, I think I can't, like I said, I'm going to get off. I'm going to text you so that you can pass on the information to your manager. This was not by accident by any means, because you can thank Jim Sika, because Jim Sika was like, just do a battle real quick, because I had no intention. Most of the time, they are my voice of consciousness. They put their hands on my back and they push me into situations, and this was an awesome one that they pushed me into. So you can give a big shout out to Jim Sika for that. And this was meant to be so Afro Latina. Absolutely. This is not goodbye, Carlithia. This is to be continued, okay?
To be continued. Thank you so much. It was lovely to meet you.
Likewise. You're a beautiful person, man. All of us can feel it. Stay that way, and we'll speak soon.
Thank you so much. And thank you to your team on your side as well.
And your team and your live too, man. Y'all support her. Make sure y'all take her and help her get to the next level, y'all.
Thank you so much.
Likewise.
I'll see you soon.
Yep. Bye-bye. No, that was amazing, y'all. That was amazing. I didn't, so already when people decide to bite off Whitney, right? when people decide to bite off Whitney, I kind of be, I have the side eye because I work with Whit. You know what I'm saying? That's my people. So when I heard her voice, it sounded amazing. You know what I mean? I would want to hear it without the reverb. You know what I'm saying? So you get a clear vocal, and then I can hear what exactly I need to adjust. But she has more mechanical ability than I've had with when I flew to Australia to work with a young lady. Her voice was not even half as good as her voice. That's why I said if her management is on point and they really want to do something to elevate her career, then she needs one dynamic record. She don't need a whole album. She needs one record that's impactful. Yeah, that's dope, Charlena. Yeah. She needs one song that's impactful. That's it. And then they need to ride that joint till the wheels fall off. Jim Sika, you got something on you. I don't know what it is. You got something on you, though. A spirit of discernment or something. You know what I'm saying? You show up in all the right ways at all the right time. So big shout out to you. I literally was about to get off. You heard when you said that you had time for a battle or whatever, I was like, you know. I was like, So I wanted to make sure she understood, like, you championed that situation for her. I don't know if anybody's ever done that. Like, I don't know if anybody's ever been like, you're like, yeah, one more, and I'm like, can we do it later? Can we do it another time? I don't want her right now. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? That was amazing. That was amazing though. I love moments like those that are, I know what it is because I'm on the side of, you know what I mean? Of like, nah, I want to do it, and then to see what becomes of it. This is almost similar to that night where I got banned off here and we jumped on the other page and the young lady was having her God moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's stuff like that. Yeah. That was pretty dope. And we helped her with her live because that buzzing noise would have annoyed me to no end, yo. You know what I mean? Yeah, Nuru. Yeah, I know. I mean, listen, y'all. We got to cherish these moments because we get those. We are fortunate. Can I tell you, our community is fortunate that we cultivate and we're a part of some very amazing moments. Yeah. I'm cool with that, Jim Sika. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, you know what I'm saying? I'm so cool with the way you love on me when you're here. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate every moment that you guys are in the lives that you all participate. I never feel some kind of way when I don't feel like, oh man, it's messed up. I be like, I know you guys got things to do that y'all holding it down. You know what I'm saying? So I support that just as much as, y'all support me. So I don't, you know what I mean? Do I miss y'all when y'all not here? Absolutely. But you know what I'm saying? What's up, Brandon? Brandon, you got to make sure y'all get her where she need to be. She got an amazing voice. Y'all need to rally around her, bro. Y'all got to rally around that young lady. Me meeting her today was no accident. So, yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. No. You can't ruin a moment. You good. You blew the wig off this joint when you dropped the glove and then put that thing on it. It was like, yipes. That's crazy. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, so Brandon, what people typically do is they rally together, right? Maybe you and her and whoever, like another artist, y'all put some bread together or whatever, and get that flight, that hotel, and a deposit or whatever. I'll come over with my my portable studio, work with y'all, and vocal produce y'all in the studio. We make some hit records, and I get the hell up out of there. Yeah, Lateef. But that's typically what happens. A lot of times, when people are from another country, they all get together, they pool their money to bring a producer in, and I come over and work for like a week or 2 weeks. Of course, under really great conditions, in really good studios. But I work while I'm there, and I give you guys the benefit of working with a professional. I give you guys an edge that the other talent in your area doesn't have. They have to rely on, people who are unproven to try to get you the tools that you need and the success that you want. So It's one of those things. The girl that I worked with in Australia, she put the song out, she started performing, doing mad shows and stuff like that, but she wasn't committed to being an artist that way. That's what's up. That's dope. Yep. Carmen, I see you. Yeah. So, I mean, so for you, Brandon, you have a legacy story that helps when helping people understand why you do it and who you are. So, you know what I'm saying? It's that. I'd like to think so, Carmen. I'm just kind of, I've been blessed, Carmen. So when you've been blessed and you're surrounded by people like my community here on TikTok or whatnot, you can't help but want to be a benefit to those that you come in contact with. You know what I'm saying? I know that. And I've been to that. I've been in that place that a lot of you up and coming artists have been at, where you're hustling and you're trying to get it and you just need an edge. You just need a little, you know what I'm saying? Some direction for some people, a nudge in the right way, or an encouraging word or something like that. Those things don't cost me anything, man, to show y'all support, to give y'all a critique, to point you in the right direction or anything. It costs me nothing. I've already paid the cost to learn it. So it's free for y'all. And I have no problem giving it. It ain't mine to keep. Yeah. I don't know what that means, Carmen. When you say I want to try to be live, I don't know what that means. I don't know if you're saying there are parameters that are stopping you from doing it, or because for most people it's just pressing that live button and going live, and you can do what you want to do. Yeah, I got this thing, man. Because I cherish the people who've come into my life and have made a difference, that I know the real value of life is being a legacy in other people's lives. I would love one day that we do something, or we're watching TV and Carlithia is on stage collecting an award, and she says, I remember this one guy who helped me in the beginning. His name was IC Green, and he helped me, da-da-da, you know what I'm saying? And I'm forever imprinted in her legacy, not only hers, but she'll talk about that and she'll share that with her family, her kids, and her kids' kids. And you know what I'm saying? That's the kind of legacy I want to leave behind, is one where people are like, yo, this dude, you know what I'm saying? That part. That's the part. I realized that my mentor told me the information isn't mine to keep. And I believed him. It's not mine. I'm a vessel. It just moves through me. And if there's something I can help, it was funny because y'all didn't. So and listen, I'm gonna tell you, it's funny. The other night, maybe a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago, I was on late night, just kind of moving around, and I joined this one girl's live, and she said that she wanted to be a comedian. And y'all know I'm a jack of all trades. I've had an opportunity to participate in a lot of things at a high level, and I said something about her, and I said something that I thought was beneficial, and then she turned around and was like, well, I didn't ask for your opinion, or something real tripped out. And I thought she was playing at first, because I approached her with, it was open to love, but it was one of those things that tried to challenge how I give information. And she went on for a minute, and I was trying to help her understand, like, yo, I didn't tell you what kind of comedian to be. I just told you that the deadpan humor that you have right now is funny. But that other stuff that you tried to do when you were trying to be funny, I didn't even mention that it wasn't funny. Yeah, Queen, it was for real. It was a whole moment. And I was like, you know what? I have to read the room better. That's what it made me feel like. It's like, let me read the room better. But I have no control over that. I have a discernment that makes me just say what needs to be done, or try to help and assist with what needs to be done. Like today, when we heard that humming noise, I was like, let's figure that out. And then whatever you want to do from there, we can do it. And I was blown away by her talent. But I'm glad she sang without the hum. That was my thing for today. Just that little, if she just did that humming noise and she sounded horrible, I'd have felt great. Like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? I'd have been all right. But she sounded amazing. And that's probably the blessing for all of us there was an electricity buzzing noise that you could hear coming from her setup. And we fixed it all really quickly. She probably heard it, but didn't know where it was coming from. We're not as a person who is, I can break down a whole recording studio and put it all back together. And the point in doing that is to make the audio quality. Y'all hear how quiet my microphone is? Y'all hear it's like nothingness. When I stop talking, crisp. Well, with most people's setup, you'll hear a low hum noise. You know what I mean? And it's usually the sound of electricity. Even with noise cancellation, you would still, every time I talk, you'd hear this electric underneath it. So you'll hear the current of the electricity, and that's what we were hearing. And that's why I said at first, maybe something's not grounded. And then when she said it, so I have my camera used to do that. I have a battery attached to my main camera that charges the camera while we do it. And if I put it on my big computer in there, you may hear a humming noise. But for the most part, the job is to make sure you have no sound outside of the signal that you want represented in your song or in your music. Yeah, that's what's up. I can go with that. Jim Sika said it was warning us of the electricity that was about to happen, meaning Shorty's electric vibe. She was on fire in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Queen, everybody doesn't have that resolve. You're absolutely right. She said you have great experience and very successful. People should accept the great advice you give. To her credit, I didn't tell her who I don't walk in the room and shout out my credentials. You know what I mean? Tammy left, Nuru. She left to go to a meeting at 2, I mean. But listen, I'm gonna jump off here because, like I said, the next step for me is try to get to the gym. So I got to get up and be active, move around and whatnot, and hopefully get this food through my to get this let this apple cider vinegar do its job, and then hit them weights, because I know y'all. I don't show off these guns much. You know what I'm saying? I don't show off them guns much. You know what I'm saying? But, your boy got to get to the gym. And y'all will know when I'm really on top of my game. Right now, for me, see, I'm a full disclosure and transparency. My face right now is a little wider than I like it. You know what I mean? I just know it's a week. It's a week in the gym. And then, you know what I'm saying? Y'all going to be like, Slim Goody. You know what I'm saying? It just takes me but a hot second of consistency, because we're doing all the other things right, y'all? We're eating right, you know what I'm saying? We're exercising, we're fasting, we're doing all the other elements, you know what I'm saying? So that's important. I'm coming tonight. Yeah, I'm going to be on tonight, you know what I'm saying? It's music. What's tonight, Thursday? Tonight, Thursday? Yeah, it's Thursday night. Unless I have a subject matter and remember, I told y'all this. Listen, y'all cannot blame me either. I put in the newsletter, if y'all have some topics y'all want to talk about, to email me. Jim Sika said, you staying late? Jim Sika be wanting me to see the sun come up. I swear to God. She be like, Jim Sika be like, you know what I mean? And I be on the struggle bus. Like today, it was hard, man. It was hard getting up today. But once I'm up, I'm active. I did get enough. I felt like I got enough. I might try to take a nap after my workout. If I get to the gym by 3, I'm done by 4. I'll take a nap at around 4:30 to 5:30, and I'll be good. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Charlene? And it was lit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to leave either, but I'm like, how am I going to be productive today? And I'm really trying to implement. I know time matters, and I want to really implement being able to be here to have this health and wellness conversation in the day, and have our party and our discussions at night. I also have thought about possibly implementing a book club vibe. Is the weather crazy? So I'm thinking about that too. So with that in mind, y'all, maybe we'll do a book club vibe where because reading is fundamental, and maybe we start doing a book a month where we go live for like an hour or two, and I just read and we talk about it and discuss it or something like that. Ways for us to engage. I'm always thinking of stuff like that. Anyway, this is not goodbye. Let me get off of YouTube first. Where's my controller? Let me get off of YouTube first. To all my YouTube people, we check back in. For anybody who's not on my YouTube, join my YouTube so that y'all can go back and watch past episodes of our conversations. Y'all going to enjoy them. And then, there's a bunch of great material on there. Some stuff to make you laugh, some stuff to make you think. And that's kind of like the gist of my lives anyway. All right, y'all. This is not goodbye. This is to be continued.